Okay, this is the electric system. The exterior wall, we already addressed the meter on the other side of this wall. This would be the north wall. One of the screws holding the panel is the wrong type of screw. This kind of screw will chew up your wires. So I'm not going to put this screw back. I'm not going to put this screw back. I'm going to put it right there. So somebody had to take the panel off to put the wrong screw back in the right place. Does that make sense? Okay. So we've got a 200 amp system. It looks like we've got some kind of an energy auditing thing hooked up to it. These, you're not supposed to have wires coming outside of your cabinet like that. Sorry. I get it, you know, you want to see what you're doing, but you're not supposed to. L1 and L2, they're supposed to be wrapped, excuse me, they're supposed to have protective covers on them. Our neutral is wrapped with a white tape. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Our white hots, okay, should be wrapped with black tape, so that's not a good thing. We got AFCI in most of the, or probably all of the places that were appropriate when this home was built. Today we'd have some more AFCIs over here in the kitchen area, which we do not have. We got wires touching the cabinet cover, protective booties, I already mentioned that. Bonding location is not labeled. We have more than an 1/8 of an inch gap between the cabinet and the wall that compromises the fire blocking, and the cabinet's been screwed into place. Screws are fast and tight, I get that, but screws do not have the shear strength that nails do. So if this structure was to experience a tornado, for example, you know, you already got a bad day. If it blows up your house and your garage, you already get a bad day. I get that, but this cabinet would stand a better chance of staying in place if it had been nailed into place. Okay, but for the most part we've got printing, but we do have some handwriting, and handwriting isn't, you know, and I get it, I can see that, but handwriting is not approved, and this manufacturer expects some duplicity, which we do not have. So what do we learn? What did we learn? We got an improper screw to the electric service panel. We learned that we do not have any duplicity, and some of the receptacles are handwritten. We learned that we got a gap larger, or gaps larger than 1/8 of an inch, and we learned our cabinet was improperly screwed into place instead of nailed into place. We learned that there could be more AFCIs installed in different locations. We learned that we've got some white hots. We've learned that we've got cables touching the cabinet cover. We learned that we do not have protective covers on L1 and L2. We learned that we've got an unconventional wiring configuration that goes between the cabinet and the cabinet cover. And another thing we learned is that's the lawn sprinkler system. I really would like to inspect the lawn sprinkler system. I like to do my job, but I can't get back there. I can't get back there. Another thing I can't do is I trip the GFCI. By the way, staying on electrical, I tripped the GFCI on the wall. It was kind of foolish for me. I could hear that it tripped over here. If that GFCI happens to operate bathrooms, we probably don't have any power in the bathrooms because I cannot get over there to reset the GFCI. That would be the tenant's responsibility.